The cause of the Palestinian conflict is that Israelis came from all over the world, expelled the Palestinians from their land, and took their country.
We're trying to create a purely Jewish state and cut out as many Arabs and get rid of them as we can. Israel has laid over the occupied territories what I call a matrix of control, so that Israel controls every single little detail of Palestinian life. Apartheid, like in South Africa, is a system that is now being institutionalized. The wall is called the separation wall.
نازل بلعب في الموت بدي يعرف ايش عدد الموت هون مش سامع ولا صوت اتس التليفون اسأل لانه ولا حد سائل سواء سياسي او دبلوماسي اعطينا هالكرنسي.
And then the other element is domination. We'll take 85% of the country, lock the Palestinians into these little enclaves, so we control the country, we control the water, we control the economy, and the Palestinians are reduced to living in a prison. Israel did not build 300 to 400 settlements for security. They built them to claim the land. It didn't build 29 major highways for security. It built them to integrate the settlements into Israel. It didn't demolish 18,000 houses for security. Israel demolished more than 400 entire Palestinian villages inside what became Israel. The messages get out. You have no place here whatsoever.
The only thing that will be left here is hatred. You think that's funny? Hey, soldiers, you find that funny?
Israel does everything it does with impunity. And it doesn't care really about world reaction because it always has the United States behind it.
They were taken out of their houses, they were thrown out in the streets, they're killing them. They're not letting them have food, water, or electricity, or anything like that. You just put him in the worst circumstances ever. You just took his identity and took his country and took everything from him. What do you expect from him? Of course he's gonna blow himself up. Of course he's gonna kill people. It's only normal. Take an animal and hurt that animal, even if it's your dog and you've been like taking care of your dog for years and you put him in a cage and you start hurting him, he's gonna end up biting you.
We have tried all the ways. We tried to fight, we tried to resist. After that, they started calling us terrorists. But we are defending our land. We are defending our rights.
This is about Safaria. It shows how this village was wiped out. And the grass grew and hid all the remains of the houses to make it look as if there was no village here. This is the tool we should use to communicate and to keep alive the history, the memories. Bir Nabala is a suburb of Jerusalem, cut off the city by the separation wall. The music was composed by a band called Katiba 5. They are Palestinian rappers from a refugee camp in Lebanon.
مطلوب من كل شعوب تكون موجودين بأي مكان تتحمل المسؤولية ولو إنه لص عليك وعلي مطلوب بأي مكان تتحلم بالمسؤولية. بنشوفك
We sing for people who don't listen to rap. Rap is not the main goal. The goal is the cause for which we are singing. The cause is the most important thing. There will be no peace in the world as long as there are people being killed in Palestine.
Children such as the Palestinian kids living in the camps here, they feel like, you know, they're kind of being suffocated by their circumstance. They need an outlet, they need somewhere to really just express, to photograph their country that's under political turmoil constantly.
I adore photography. Life is a picture. In the future, I would like to become a journalist, to show our country and how special it is, and to show the truth.
When you give them the camera, they feel this kind of, you know, responsibility to document their community. So you're empowering them. We're able to give these kids that chance to really show to other people perspective on how it is to live in the camps.
Aqui é uma guerra urbana, onde qualquer ser vivo pode ser alvo em potencial.
Gueto, gueto, é o som do afro, gueto, 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 favela quer respeito, gueto, gueto, é o som do afro.
Em algumas regiões.
In some parts of Rio de Janeiro and other parts of Brazil, there are more deaths than in actual war zones. Here, it's an urban war where any living being can be a potential target.
It's like an epidemic of minor conflicts everywhere, where firearms become the solution to small disputes. Disputes over power. People shoot for no reason. Not only the criminals, but also the police.
You cannot watch these barbaric acts. You cannot watch people being murdered in this way and not feel anything. I don't presume to change people's lives, but I do my part as an artist.
Eu faço a minha parte enquanto artista.
I did a billboard this year. It was of a mother hugging a school kid who had been shot dead with a smiling policeman next to them holding a smoking gun.
Com fuzil saindo fumaça da boca do fuzil.
They came in the middle of the night and painted over this billboard. This is fascism.
One absurdity silences another absurdity. If you open the paper today, there is going to be a new absurdity that will make you forget yesterday's.
Natural, Brasil, nação feliz, país tropical, país da pedofilia, futebol e carnaval, Brasil, que nos condena a viver como animal irracional. Vamos fingir que vai passar, vamos fingir que é natural.
The AK-47 is the most popular rifle in wars throughout the world. You can buy one in Africa for $8 US. The armed groups like it because it's light, and children can carry it and shoot it with ease. It's called an escopetara, or gun guitar. The philosophy is this: if the weapon, which was designed to kill, if its use can be changed, then why can't humans change too? Afro-Reggae is a cultural organization. I gave them one of these gun guitars so they could keep working in the slums of Rio de Janeiro. Through music, the kids find the tools to change their reality.